This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, students. How are you? It's nice to see you. Kinda. Hey, this is your professor, Dr. Mink, and I'm creating this short welcome video for CSC 240 Computer Organization. It's a 200 level course. It's actually the last course in the sequence, so there'll be a lot less hand holding this semester. And many of you know my style. You've had me for one or two or more courses in the sequence. For those of you that have escaped that privilege so far, I'm a professor in the computer science department. I've been at the college a long time. Before coming to college as a programmer for Boeing, the aerospace company. And I'm also the chair of the computer science department. So when it comes time for you to graduate, you're going to need to fill out a graduation application, and you'll come see me. Actually, if it's this semester, you won't come. You'll see me, but it'll be virtually. Please know that even though this course was converted to online, I'm committed to providing as much live assistance as you need. You're going to have to ask for that, but I do have a professional GoToMeeting account, and I could light up sessions with 1, 2, 3, 5 people at a time live, where you can share your screen. I could share my screen. And I have my 4 hours of office hours, which I'll get to in a second, that are also going to be held live. But that's not the best. That's not the best venue if you need one-on-one or small group help, because typically in a semester like this, I could have 10 people dropping in to my office hours, and I'm teaching 4 different courses: structured, Comp Sci 1, Comp Sci 2, and Comp Org this semester. So it's going to be a challenge to just get help from me during my office hours. What I'd like to do now is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to take you into your course in Canvas. Get all this stuff. So here is Computer Org in Canvas. Those of you who have taken a course with me before, it looks almost exactly the same. The difference is my video lectures, and I've gone to great lengths to try to recreate what happens in the classroom, to the point that I actually purchased a digitizing pad that allows me to simulate writing on the board. And when we get into some lectures where I would be, displaying things on the board and then writing or annotating those diagrams, you'll see that happen in these lectures. Now, let's talk about pros and cons. Pros. First of all, this is and I posted it on YouTube. So unlike in the classroom, if you get to a section and you don't quite understand what I explained, or you didn't get it the first time, and you don't feel like raising your hand, or maybe you're a little bit shy, which happens, you can pause it. You can rewind it. You can watch that section 4 or 5 times. So if you're really committed to learning this material, and you should be at this point in the game, there's a huge advantage to having the lectures and everything that's presented in the classroom digitized. Now, the disadvantage is you're not going to be able to stop me and say, hey, I don't understand that. Can we go over that? So here's what I'm going to suggest as a slight modification to your learning style. As you're watching the videos, have Notepad open or have a pencil and a small piece of paper. And when you get to something you don't understand and you want to ask a question about, write down, at 5 minutes and 32 seconds into the chapter 7 lecture, you explained, the display data register in the LC3. I don't expect you to understand that now, but and I don't, and then send me an email and say, I don't understand this, and here's my work schedule. You think we could have 10 minutes live for you to explain this to me. And I'll do that. I really will, to the extent that I have time to do that. And my life is really pretty boring right now. I don't have any kids at home. My wife and I are both working from home, which is why I'm wearing the headset, because she's working from home. And there's not a lot of things that I can do. So I am totally committed to helping students this semester, but you have to let me know. And you can't come to the end of the semester and say in week 15, no, I really didn't understand what you presented in chapter. It's not going to happen, you know. So here's the layout of your class. Okay. This is the introduction. Here is the course guide. You want to open this and you want to be conscious of, and you have to read all this. I'm not going to read it to you. Here's your grading breakdown. And here is the content from the textbook that we will be covering each week. And I have assignments. So for example, we have an assignment, quiz chapter 1. Quiz chapter, I'm not going to click on that because it'll show you the instructor view, but the quiz for chapter 1 is due September 6th. Now, chapter 1 is an overview of computer systems. It is a real soft landing into the course, but that expires on Sunday. It's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, September 6th, and it disappears. So you have to take that before September 6th. You have to take the quizzes, you have to read the material as we're moving forward. Please don't ask me to open up the quiz. It's only one quiz. Some of you will haphazardly forget it. Oh, well, you're just going to have to eat that. There'll be some opportunities. Typically, there's opportunities for extra credit later. So your quizzes, and then if you go over to your calendar, right? And I don't know how many courses you have this semester, but if you go to the calendar and I turn on computer org, you'll see, oh, I must have another course. I also have structure turned on. You'll see the date in which everything's due. If you're not willing to check the calendar and you're not good at remembering deadlines, you're not going to succeed in this class, and I'll see you again next semester. I don't want that. I don't want that, but I need you to understand this is a 200 level course. Many of you, after this semester or after this year, are going on to the university where there will be very, very little hand holding. Been there, done that. I have 4 college degrees, and it's not the professor's job, junior year, senior year, grad school, to make sure the students are doing what they should be doing. So those of you that have taken me before know I have a great sense of humor. I'm not sure how that'll come through in an online course. I like to joke around with students. We have a lot of fun in the classroom. I'd rather be there with you, but you know, we have this global pandemic. So, and I put a ton of support materials. Some will be on, some will not be on, so as to not overwhelm you. But that's pretty much it. My office hours right here. Here's how to get to my office hours. I scheduled 2 during the morning and 2 during the afternoon. Once again, if you need help, the worst, and you can't come to any of my office hours, the biggest mistake you would make this semester is saying, you know, I couldn't come to your office hours, that's why I failed your class. I'll help you, but you have to let me know, okay? I'm here for you. I am totally committed to getting you through this, but you're going to have to do some work, and you're going to have to be more disciplined than when you would have been, or how you would have been given seeing me 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at whatever time this class was originally scheduled. That's not a possibility now given these circumstances. But let's not let this pandemic get the best of us. You can do this. You absolutely can do this. and I will help you, but I just need you to work with me. And I need you to stay communicating with me. If you're one of those people that doesn't like to ask questions and you're a little shy, you got to get out of that shell right now. I am not an intimidating person. I will gladly help you. You can't possibly imagine some of the things I've done to help get students through over the past 30 years. It's my thing, but you've got to let me know, especially since I don't ever get to look you in the eye and see that you're frustrated, you're anxious. I don't get that through this. So you've got to let me know. Promise you, I will never, ever, ever make you feel bad about asking a question, or coming forward and saying, I really need help or I'm lost. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you kind of in class. Hey, thanks for watching.